Welcome to Alumni Okay, apologies for the technical difficulties. Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium, here home of the BJU Bruins, as we are ready to kick off the women's soccer home season. They've actually already played 2 matches on the road and came up victorious in both of them, a 5-2 and 4-0 victory. So great start to the season for these Lady Bruins, and they welcome in Pfeiffer University here this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Bit of a odd time for a soccer game, but definitely about as nice of weather as you could ask for in September. There's been a good bit of rain recently, so it's cooled it down a little bit. So that's definitely a plus for the players. We've seen plenty of games in September where the temperature is still over 90 degrees, and those are just frankly not fun to play in. But we are underway. Bruins in the blue and white kits, and Pfeiffer in the yellow and black. Nate Warwick here to bring you the action. Johnny Gammett will be bringing you most of the men's soccer matches, and might hear him on the women's games for a game or two here and there. But again, good start to the season for the Lady Bruins. So that 2-0 start, looking to build on it here. Coach Carmichael doing a phenomenal job year in, year out of putting a quality team on the field. A lot of turnover this year, as seems like every so often there's a really big turnover year. But still, with an encouraging start to the season, a lot of reason to be optimistic, plus just the consistent track record. Bruins trying to work it up through the middle. Chance here, working one-on-one. Got a deflection. Racing down the outside, and that is going to be eventually corralled by Yasmin Flores-Perez, who sends it out to the outside, and it will go past Kelsey Esquivel. And it'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Abby Herr will take that, and it'll be headed out. This is going to be for a corner, however. Definitely not what Elise Hanna would have preferred there. Definitely would have wanted to give another throw in instead. Looks like Herr will take the corner as well. Yeah, the Bruins defeating North Carolina Wesleyan, and then on a very quick turnaround, less than 24 hours, defeated Meredith College as well. We're ready to take it. This one going to go behind the net. It's a bit of a missed opportunity there for the Bruins. And Pfeiffer will take over with a goal kick. It'll be Kaylee Olis between the pipes for the Falcons, getting her first action of the day with the goal kick. Comes up just shy of midfield, but the Bruins end up controlling. Reasonably strong wind here going from right to left. So it's in the Bruins' faces right now, but come second half, they'll get to go with it. Her slots it into the middle, lots of room there. Back out to the outside. Falcons converging. Nice touch. Kaylee Stevenson, she has been a huge bright spot. Had a very good season last season and has gotten off to a great start this year with 3 goals in the first 2 games. Falcons trying to make something happen here. Definitely working against numbers at the moment. Bruins take it over. Falcons have kept quite a few back themselves, so Bruins will probably have to wait for a little more support, but are making a push down the outside, and this will get dropped back. Chance for a big switch here if they want it. Goes to the middle, and then it will come to this near side. Back into the middle. Drop back one more time is Jessica Townsend, who has been an anchor on the defensive side. Gets the touch in. Sent forward. That's a good look to Stevenson. Able to get it under control. Working it into the middle. Trying to find an opening. Slotted forward. Pinballs around a bit. Bruins maintain possession. Drop back. Looking for some space here. Chance for a shot from the outside. And Bruins strike quickly. Wasting no time at all. Less than 5 minutes in. And the Bruins scoring surge continues. That's their 10th goal. And they're just barely into their third game. Waiting to hear who that goal is officially being credited to. My apologies, I'm far away in the booth and it can be a little tricky to discern numbers from up here, but we'll let you know who that goal officially gets credited to as soon as we can. But in the meantime, either way, whoever it belongs to the Bruins, and they lead 1-0. Great job of just taking some space. That was outside the 18, but got a good look at it and had pretty decent power, but absolutely perfect placement. Here's Townsend with it. Up to her. Back to Townsend. Thought about dropping it back one more time, had it poked away. But good defensive play there. A little give and go. Flicked forward. Denied initially. Now coming back up, trying to find Mia Marks. Stevenson with it now. Out to the outside. Looking for Anna Grace Abrams. Bruins maintaining possession. Abrams inside to Stevenson. This one kicked back, and it will be gathered no problem by the Bruins. Going to attack this near side again. Towns going to drop it back one more time. Corbin Griffith manning the middle. She'll get it again here. So great start for the Bruins, scoring less than 5 minutes in to go up 1-0. That pass is intercepted as Esquivel trying to look for a quick counter here for the Falcons. Bit of a broken play, bouncing around, but able to come back and get it are the Bruins. Working this one back up the middle. Mark's trying to make some space. That's a great ball on the outside. It's a foot race for it, and it's going to be won by the Falcons. I believe that was Anastasia Satchel who got to it first. Will be a throw-in for the Bruins, fairly deep in Falcon territory. It has been pretty much all Bruins here in the early going, 7.5 minutes in. You see how far they're pushed up. Falcons forced to really compress the defense, their entire team within roughly their own quarter of the field, maybe third. Sent toward the middle, but no Falcons in the vicinity. Bruins right back to work again. Good ball up the outside. Bruins maintaining possession. Sent through the middle. That's a good ball to Stevenson. Well defended, though. Falcons looking to see if they can turn and counter. Tori Renna with the ball. Has it poked away. Stevenson going to drop this one back to Townsend, who will in turn go back to Griffith. Another deep drop. Bruins have showed a lot of patience in their attacks thus far here this afternoon. It's a good pass up the middle. A little bit of space here. Good ball forward, onside. Trying to send it forward again. Got denied on that attempt. Still has possession, though. A bit of bob and weave here. Good shielding. Neither player afraid to get physical there. You can drop out here. Bruins still with some room to work. Goes back to Murray. Murray over to Townsend. Inside to Stevenson. Again, a lot of good touches here. That's a nice through ball. Trying to go to Stevenson. Not quite enough on it, but again, staying with the Bruins. Who through the first 10 minutes definitely had significantly more possession time. Here's her. Murray will drop this one back. Here's Abrams. Going forward to her, drops it back. Oh, good ball to Abrams here on the near side. Might be able to work with it. Drifts it off to the right, though, and that will end up as a goal kick. Not a bad idea. Very nice pass to Abrams there on this near side. Kept in the Falcons half. And they have struggled to maintain possession here as this has been the Bruins almost relentlessly on attack. Falcons with a chance here, though. Going down the line, and that one's going to be sniffed out. And it'll be allowed to roll out of bounds by Griffith. Going to her, intercepted. Good pass into the middle. If they can get a quick settle, might get a shot here. Not able to settle it quickly enough. Vasquez drops it back. Nice little fake there by Escobar. Into the middle to Renna. Trying to get it settled. Chance here for a shot just inside the 18. It's lobbed across, looking for the header. Missed it. Great chance here and big defensive play. As that ball got all the way through to Escobar. And she did not have much space between her and Becca Shoup. But a couple defenders racing over, getting in the way. And it will actually end up being a goal kick as well. First real chance Falcons have had here early on in this one. One other thing to note will probably be more of a factor in the second half than the first, but if at any point you happen to look at the benches, there is a rather large disparity as the Bruins with a very deep bench and the Falcons with 5 substitutes available. Now, there are plenty of teams who don't play more than 5 substitutes in any given match, so it's not necessarily an issue. Just something that could potentially be a factor later. Lobbed forward. Chance here. Into the box. Lost it momentarily. Got it back, though. Still in the box. Chance for a shot. Going around 3 or 4 different defenders before it's finally taken away. Kept in the zone, though. Stevenson now trying to have a crack at it. It's poked away once again. Cleared out close to midfield. It looks like Falcons will get a little bit of respite here. Escobar lobs it into the middle and poked forward for Vasquez. Bruins quick to sniff that one out. Stevenson cuts it inside to the middle before dropping back to Murray. Murray, a little bit of pressure from the backside, drops it off. Going, well, looking down the line, but off target. This one sent back with some force to Townsend, who didn't have anybody near her, so no problem there. Going down the line once again, and this time it's headed out of bounds, so it will be a throw in just shy of midfield for the Bruins. They lead 1-0, and the strength of a goal just inside 5 minutes into the contest. And that one misplayed by Townsend, took a little bit more of a hop than she was prepared for. Flores Perez will throw this one in. Trying to get some Falcons open. Goes down the line, not a bad look there for Esquivel. Ball goes into the middle, but only Bruins in the neighborhood. Stevenson sends it out to the outside, where it will slowly make its way across the sideline. It'll be a Falcons throw-in. Right down the line goes the throw. Poked into the middle where Bruins are there. Couple Falcons providing pressure. Clear goes right to awaiting Falcon. So Pfeiffer applying a little bit of sustained pressure here. See if they can do anything with it. Here's Flores Perez, and that's going to be kicked out of bounds. But encouraging for Pfeiffer, a little bit of sustained possession there. First substitution coming in for the Bruins. Mentioned that deep bench. Coach Carmichael not afraid to go to it. Substitute will be up front. Goal kick will be initially touched by the Falcons, but it's going to go out of bounds. So it will be Bruins possession. Looking to turn the corner is Gabby Gonzalez. Mia Mark subbed out, and Ashlyn Schmidt came in on that recent substitution for the Bruins. I would be stunned if we don't see Marks again later on, however. Bruins able to get it back. And they'll send this one all the way back to Griffith. They're not at all afraid of that deep drop. See them do it often. The space here for her, it's going to go to Townsend first. Then up to Murray, or Gonzalez, excuse me. Townsend trying to shield it out to the outside, will do so successfully and drop this one to Griffith. Falcons applying a little bit of pressure. Here's Gonzalez with it. Drop back, and that's Murray. Schmidt had it poked away. Chance here for the Falcons. Shot is blocked. And it will be a throw-in for Pfeiffer. One other kind of interesting thing to note is how far out of the goal Olis is playing. She is several yards past the 18. If there's a turnover and one of the Bruins with a stronger leg gets a hold of it, it's entirely possible she could catch Olis out of position. We'll see. It'd have to be a turnover a little closer to midfield probably. Here's a shot. That will be no trouble at all for Shoup. That was Tori Renna on the attempt. First shot on goal for Pfeiffer, coming almost 20 minutes in. They have certainly showed a lot more life here in the last 10 minutes than they did in the first 10. That one able to squeak through. Bruins trying to go on the break. Dispossessed. Right back down the line. Taken away here, and it'll go back to Shoop. Up through the middle. Not a lot on that one, but it will get to her. Lays it off for Townsend. Trying to go up to Gonzalez. Off target. And we're actually going to have our first foul of the entire match thus far. It took almost 20 minutes. And I don't think any player will complain about that. Here's Stevenson. Going to drop it back. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez working around Hannah. Sent forward, and it's going to be offside is the whistle. First one of those we've had in the contest as well. Booted, and it will be met there by the Bruins. Out to the outside. That's a nice looking ball if the Bruins can get to it first. Great defensive play. Here come the Falcons the other way, looking for something up the middle. So they're able to get it to Satchel. Big send in, and this is going to go all the way through and should be a goal kick. Showing off a little bit of the power there, though. See if we might see a shot from outside at some point. Don't think that was the intention of that particular strike, however. Her gets it on the near side. Taken away by Flores Perez. Nice little combination passing here. A lot of pressure, though, as Renna trying to make some space. And it's going to be poked out of bounds and will be a Bruins throw-in. Looks like her is set up to take it. Gets it into Gonzalez. Drop back to Townsend. We'll go back to Griffith. Out to the outside. And this one will stay in, but be taken away by the Falcons. Bit of a risky back pass, but they do successfully get it back to Olis. Some pressure being applied by Schmidt, who has thus far been the only substitution for either side. Through the middle. Good touch there. Met by Murray. Sent forward, race for the ball. Thought Shoop might come out, but instead she's going to let it roll out of bounds. And it will be another goal kick. Pfeiffer definitely starting to apply some consistent pressure, though. Just over halfway through this first half. Bruins lead 1-0 thus far. Scored 10 goals in their first 2.25 games thus far. A good start to the season offensively. We've only allowed 2. Again, some pressure here from Schmidt. It's going to go all the way back to Olis. Big send up through the middle. Bruins with a chance to take this one. And they do so. Out to her. Sent forward, looking for Gonzalez. A little bit off target. But it will go back to Griffith on the Bruins side. The middle, looking for Schmidt. Subs for both teams waiting to check in at the next available opportunity, and I believe that opportunity is right now, as it's kicked out of bounds, and both teams will make their substitutions. And we're actually going to have a break on the pitch as well. Hydration break, presumably. We'll take advantage of this time to encourage you to check out Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. It's a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. Encourage you to check them out today. I don't think the peach milkshake has officially gone away yet. I'm not sure. It might vary depending on location, but you might still have a chance to grab it before it's gone.
In there, it's normally yelling at us. Out here, they just shake their fists.
Also, official update, it is Anna Grace Abrams who has tallied the lone score for the Bruins thus far. Coming up with her third goal of the year. We talked about how good of a start Kaylee Stevenson is off to. Anna Grace Abrams matching that 3-goal start. Gabby Gonzalez has a goal and 2 assists, and Mia Marks and Reagan Reed have each found the back of the net as well. And it's been a pretty solid start for the Bruins in goal. Kate Scherf has been between the pipes the first 2 games. Just allowed 2 goals to 11 saves. And that 1 clean sheet, so it's been solid for her. But Becca Shoup getting the opportunity here today, as hasn't been pressed into action too much, just 1 save, and it was of the rather routine variety. But Pfeiffer definitely showing some more fight here recently. Both teams ready to get back started again. Bruins look like they're going to actually do another sub. They did one just before the break. Already have one ready to go in. Another player warming up on the outside. Bruins take it over, no numbers, but we'll see what happens here. A race down the outside, trying to see if she can just take it all the way herself. And just a little too heavy on that last touch. As looked like she had turned the corner and had a run at it. But unfortunately, just a little too strong on that last touch. Stevenson drops it back. Townsend over to her. Poked away from behind by Flores Perez. Into the middle. Working with it is Lafave. And we got another substitution here. It'll be Abby Herr coming out. And it's going to be Francesca Peters. Comes in on this near side. And for her. Ooh, nifty footwork through the middle. Good pass up ahead. Chance for Schmidt here. Has a couple runners with her. Lobs it across, and it's going to go wide to the left. Had a lot of runners with her. Went for it. And Olis will send this one away. Good defense, but it will end up being a Falcons throw. Inside 18 minutes to go here. Bruins with one more substitution waiting to come on when able. With this being a Falcons throw and them not making a sub. Bruins will not be allowed to substitute on that one. Bruins haven't looked quite as dominant in the latter part of this first half, but still hold the 1-0 lead and still have plenty of firepower. Bit of a collision there. Everybody appears to be okay. Stevenson drops it off. Drop back to Townsend. Gets that one under control quickly. Back to Griffith. Sent forward to Stevenson. Back to Townsend again. Looking for Peters down the sideline. That's going to get intercepted, but it will come to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to go through the middle. Intercepted, however. That was Jai Riera on the interception. This is going to be tracked down by Griffith. Bruins trying to work out from their half here. A lot of pressure still from the Falcons. Now it's a Peters, drops it back. A bit risky, but Townsend able to get there. Looking for Gonzalez up top, pinballs a bit. And here comes Gonzalez on the break. And that one, not sure if that was intended as I think it was intended as a pass to Schmidt. A little too far in front of her, however. Not a bad idea as the Bruins had a 2-on-1 going there. Might want to see her carry that just a little bit farther, make the goalie commit to one side, and then slot that over. Of course, easy to say that from up here in the comfort of the booth. Peters will get this one on the near side. Intended for Gonzalez. Overshot her a bit. With it now is Siders.
And then if you go back to the ad play, scroll up.
Switches over to the far side. Under 15 to go here now in the first half. A little bit of miscommunication, and that one will roll its way past the end line, and Bruins get a goal kick. Peters will possess up the near side. Again, looking for Gonzalez. This time Gonzalez is able to come away with it. Or no, excuse me, that is Riley Marks. My apologies. Townsend tracks this one down. And Peters tried to save it, unable to do so.
Okay, so now go back. You have to go back and start.
Flores Perez will take the throw in.
Not recent, yeah. Just go ahead and press save because I have more time so you can go in. Okay, so
Big cross here. Gonna make it all the way through.
we're gonna add a shot.
Be almost impossible for a shot from there, though. So the drop back. Bruins able to get in the way of it. And now Schmidt trying to do something with it. Has it taken away. Schmidt applying some pressure. Comes away with it. Going to take a shot. We talked about maybe being able to catch Olis out of position. Was trying for it there for sure, but not on target. Olis does really like to push up off of her line.
So then we also need, we have another substitution.
Substitution here for the Falcons.
Yeah, don't touch button yet. Because we're
And into the game now
okay.
is Abiana Madera.
That was 18.6. Okay, so now we're gonna do substitution.
And tried to go to Madera, but went out of bounds in the process, so it will be a Bruins throw.
And 29 came in.
Peters is going to yield this one up to Townsend.
Yes, so sorry, I read that wrong. 29 is in.
Gonzalez with it.
Okay, that time was 15:32.
Drop back. Poked forward. Looking for Peters, making a run, trying to save this one. Well defended. Was Flores Perez able to get in there and shield Peters away from it.
13-12.
So lob toward midfield.
And do we have number 7?
So 6 came in, 40 went out for both. Yeah. Oh, no, for them. My bad.
Marks had to go around the official there. Race for the ball in the middle. Falcons win it initially, but the Bruins end up with possession. Wind has switched directions here and is now blowing with the Bruins. It's in their faces earlier.
And then can we just check that did y'all get that 7?
Riley Marks
On the field?
battling for it. Flores Perez working against Peters. Drops this one back. Bit soft on the touch, but able to get there. Madera will drop it back. Looking into the middle. Target is Escoval, who does get it toward goal, and again, no problem whatsoever for Shoop.
This was like while y'all were doing that, so.
So 30 went out?
Will probably technically be a shot, but
So y'all got her.
Yeah.
She was like while y'all were
not going to be too many easier saves than that one. Ooh, this is a great ball through the middle. Chance here for the breakaway. Trying to make it 2-0. Shot, and it's perfect. Beautiful through ball. Great finish. And it all adds up to a 2-0 lead for the Bruins. Absolutely perfect pass there. And you feel for Olis a little bit. Left out completely on an island. And you fully expect the player with the breakaway to score, and that's exactly what Gabby Gonzalez did, as she notches her second goal of the year to go along with 2 assists already in less than 2.5 games. So the Bruins got a goal early in the half and now have gotten one in the latter part of the half as well. Just under 10 minutes to go, and the Bruins have doubled their advantage. Gonzalez hungry for more, trying to see if she can get in the gap once again. This is a good ball for Peters. Peters with plenty of room to work. See if she crosses this in. That is going to be what she does. I think that might have been deflected just a bit on the way in. Ends up being corralled by Olis. Goes short on the kick. It is accurate though. This one's slotted forward by Altamirano. Good pressure here from the Bruins. And we will have just the second foul of the entire match thus far. It's been a very whistle-free game for the most part. This one's booted away by Sydney Siders. That looked like it might have been a handball, but probably ruled that the arm was in a natural position on that one, if it did hit her arm. Again, hard to see from this far away at times, particularly on the far side of the field. Sent up through the middle. Some pressure here. This one's going to be lobbed in, and shoot, comes out and snags it. Shoop will roll this one out rather than boom it. Back through the middle. Nice pass and well dropped off. Slotted forward to Peters. Nice touch pass from Marks. Peters with the cross. Great chance. And it's 3-0 Bruins. Peters with a beauty of an assist. And I believe that was Schmidt who finished it off. Peters got it with some space. She was a little bit off target with her last cross, but that one couldn't have been much better. So the Bruins getting 2 goals in relatively quick succession here and have increased the lead to 3-0. 2 subs coming in for the Bruins here. Well, not yet, but will be at the next opportunity.
11 and 33. So
It's going to be Sarah Ward and Maddie Petter who will be coming in for the Bruins when able. 6:23 and counting to go here. Bruins getting 3 goals from 3 different players. Anna Grace Abrams, Gabby Gonzalez, and most recently Ashlyn Schmidt, all finding the back of the net. Bruins able to get the takeaway in their own zone. Here's Peters.
19, 11 and 30.
Mark's going to drop this one back. Townsend ends up with it. Ends up at the feet of Esquivel. Bruins will take that one away, no issue. Smart pass by Peters out to Townsend. Nice job getting. Ooh, I thought Gonzalez got back on side, but the official says no. Thought Gonzalez had cut back just enough, but official says otherwise. Second offside whistled on the Bruins as we tick under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Pfeiffer in the middle to later part of this first half looked like they were going to be mounting some good attacks and maybe get some good looks on net, but Bruins adapted well, got some counter pressure of their own and put 2 more in the back of the net. Currently lead 3-0. That's going to be Bruins possession, which means they should be able to sub now. And yes, we're going to have 3 substitutions.
19, 11.
Let's see, Gonzalez is coming off. In addition to the 2 mentioned earlier, Emily Walton will also be checking in. Braden Adams checked out. And it looks like Peters... I think Peters is staying in, just switching position. She's over on the far side now instead of this near side where she has been. And we're going to have another rare whistle here. It will be a Bruins free kick. Just going short to Townsend here.
Like other teams, and they have like 4 like them, you can't see the back, you can, but the front you can't. So
And ours are hard to see on the front.
yeah.
That one can be intercepted by the Falcons, looking for a little bit of a spark here late in the first half. It has been pretty much all Bruins. Here's the cross, and it's going to be deflected, so it will be the first corner kick of the contest thus far for Pfeiffer. Looking for some late first half fireworks here. Wind is pushing a little bit away from the Bruins goal on this one. Lofted high. Bruins first one to it. Is being booted out to the side and out of immediate danger. Good move to the inside. Lobbed forward. Racing for it is Susie Van Dudelward. And she's eventually tracked down by Hannah, who puts it out almost all the way in the corner. Less than 2 minutes. That one going to be a corner kick now for the Bruins. So almost had it last time. They do have it this time. It will be Van Dudelward who will take it. Opportunity here for the Bruins to add to the tally. It's a low bouncing one. It's going to be dropped back out. Marks with it. Drops back one more time. Got it to Townsend, who will go all the way back to midfield. Up the middle. And that will be a foul. So that was Sarah Ward taken down. Less than a minute chance here for a free kick for the Bruins. Probably a bit far for a shot, but we'll see. Definitely had the pace for it, but missed wide right. High kick, just a little bit short of the midfield circle. Bruins control it. 20 seconds and counting in the first half that has been controlled by the Bruins. 3 goals, 1 early from Anna Grace Abrams and 2 on the later side. 1 from Gabby Gonzalez and 1 from Ashlyn Schmidt. And the Bruins will let this first half run out. Solid first half for them as they will take a commanding 3-0 lead into the halftime break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half after this. We are just about ready to start the second half here between the host BJU Bruins and Pfeiffer University Falcons. BJU already off to a 2-0 start on the year, and certainly off to a good start in this match to try to make that a perfect 3-0. 3-0 also the score on the scoreboard at the moment, as the Bruins were able to strike early, courtesy of Anna Grace Abrams slotting one into the left side of the net. And then within the last 10 minutes, the Bruins picked up 2 more goals. One by Gabby Gonzalez on a nice breakaway. And then had a beautiful cross from Francesca Peters that Ashlyn Schmidt was able to put away. So the Bruins leading 3-0 here as the teams will swap sides. So Bruins now going from right to left on your webcast screen, and Pfeiffer going from left to right. So Nate Warwick here to bring you the second half action. Bruins controlled the bookends of the halves. Pfeiffer had a couple threatening looking moments, but for the most part, Bruins were in control wire to wire of that first half. See if it's any different here in this one. Bruins have availed themselves of that deep bench. So you've seen several reserves onto the pitch, and one of the goal scorers, Schmidt, one of those reserves. See if the Bruins can record a second consecutive clean sheet here, as they came away with a 4-0 victory their last match. This will be a free kick upcoming for Pfeiffer. Overall, it was a very whistle light first half. Very few fouls called on either team. I wouldn't even say that it's not been physical. It's just both teams have kept it in check, and the officials have, for the most part, kept the whistles in their pockets. And just like that, Pfeiffer, barely a minute into it, gets a goal. And just like that, the Falcons have denied the Bruins the shutout and have cut the deficit back to 2. It's going to be Emma Lefebvre coming up with the goal. And didn't really have a lot of numbers forward, but a good cross, reminiscent of Peters' cross to Schmidt in the first half. And if you're Pfeiffer, you could not have started the second half any better. And the gap is back down to 2. See how the Bruins respond here after yielding their first goal of the contest. Arrowwood will give this one out to Townsend on the backside. Griffith will get it. Arrowwood was looking for Emily Walton on that one. A little bit off target. Throw in coming from Christy Flores-Perez. There's Christy and Yasmin, both of the Flores-Perez clan. Another cross, this one denied. And you can tell Pfeiffer with the momentum after that early goal here in the second half. That will stay with Pfeiffer. Will be Christy Flores-Perez again. Some pressure. Nice job by the Bruins staying with that one. And that one will be a Bruins throw, as Ellie Cummings was battling for it. And we're going to have a foul here on Kelsey Esquivel. So she fouled Cummings on that play. Arrowwood looks like she will take the free kick just shy of midfield. And we'll drop it back to Griffith. A little bit of token pressure here from Renna. Townsend races back for this one. And we'll send it back to Shoup. Got over to Griffith, over to Arrowwood. A bit of give and go here. Arrowwood a little bit off target into the middle. Bruins do get it back though. It's going to be sent off to the side by Reagan Tierney. Got it back to Townsend. Looks like she's going to go down the far sideline. This is actually going to go through the middle. It's a great ball. Chance here for the Bruins to get it back. Shot blocked. And that should be a corner kick. And it will be. Great defensive play as it looked like the Bruins might be able to sneak out another breakaway there. They have had some very effective counterattacks. See if they can do anything with this corner kick. Had a couple of them in the first half. This is right around the point of the half where they scored in the first. That's a good service. Comes all the way across. Nobody home, though. Bruins look like they will be able to keep this one in bounds, and they do. Nicely done there as it goes back to Arrowwood. Arrowwood looks for the big switch. Gets it over to Townsend. One more out to the outside, and not able to keep it in bounds. And it'll be a throw in for Lefebvre. Lefebvre, the goal scorer for the Falcons. Just about a minute into this second half. But the Bruins still with the 3-1 advantage, but a whole lot of game left to play. Would be very impressive to come back from the 3-0 deficit, but we have seen crazier things here at Alumni Stadium. Bruins able to track this one down. And it will be kept in bounds before being booted out to the side for a Falcon throw. Throwing goes all the way into the box, and I believe that might be a, no, it will be a goal kick. Wasn't sure if one of the Bruins got a piece of that, but they did not. See how the Bruins respond here. Gave up that goal so early in the second half. Still have a 2-goal lead, but definitely don't want to give up another. That will be a Falcons throw. Flores Perez ready to throw this one in. Looking for Escobar, and did get it to her. Escobar looking for the cross, and it's going to be out of bounds for a goal kick. Escobar not able to quite turn the corner around Arrowwood. Bruins look like they might have some subs ready to come in soon. They aren't checking in just yet, but looks like maybe in the near future. Griffith out to Townsend. Back to Griffith and over to Arrowwood. Drop this one back once again.
So 5-19.
Just booted over to Townsend. Pressure there from Escobar. Bruins looking to go on the break here. Don't have numbers. That is a good pass on the outside, though. Going 3-on-4 at the moment. And that's going to be slid away out of bounds. Good defense there. Bruins in no particular rush to get in. Do throw it in toward the corner. And it will be a goal kick. Olis will send this one. Takes one hop and finds its target. Bruins do take it back, though. Tierney sends this one to the outside. And that will find its way out of bounds. Another Falcons throw. Good defense here from the Bruins. Couple different Bruins on the pressure. Got it back a little bit, but not far enough. That looked like it could have been a handball as well, but playing on. Here's Walton. Able to maintain possession. Drops it back, and it will be chased down by Cummings. Goes out to Townsend on the outside. Sent up through the middle. Good pressure once again. Pfeiffer trying to move past midfield with it. Big send there. Arrowwood, strong touch. Gets it all the way back to midfield, but does not maintain possession.
Not a foul. Come on. What a flop. Is that on 8 for 8? That's such a flop, though.
Out to the corner. Chance here, possibly. It's going to be dropped to Cummings. We'll go back to Arrowwood. Arrowwood has all the time in the world. Didn't quite get it all the way across, but it will stay with the Bruins as Townsend able to track it down. Trying to go down the sideline and a little bit too strong. Pfeiffer picking up a goal here very, very early in the second half. Emma Lefebvre able to find the back of the net. Make this a 3-1 contest, but Bruins still in control for the time being. It'll be a Bruins throw. Again, the sub's not quite ready to check in, but I feel like I'll be coming in sooner rather than later. Pressure from behind and dispossessed. Back down the line and yet another throw in right near midfield. Browns will go back to the defensive line. Murray with it. Over to Arrowwood. Making a run down the side is Walton. That's the intended target. She was able to block the clear, but unable to maintain possession after that. Bit of a tough drop there. Just had to boot it. Headed off to the side, trying to track it down as Tierney. And does get to it. Bruins possessing on the Falcons' half. Trying to go down the line, and Falcons doing a good job stepping in front of passes, making it harder for the Bruins to stay in any kind of extended possession like we saw so often in that first half. Haven't been able to get the same build as we saw earlier. Trying to go through the middle. Sniffed out by Riera. Bruins to take back over though. Again looking for Walton. Walton slips it through. Intended target there was Cummings. I guess I should specify which one. Sylvia Cummings and Ellie Cummings both on the field at the moment. To Murray. Over to Townsend. Bruins trying to work from the back here. Along the outside. Have some space to work with. Good job shortening up the touch as the defense came in. Boomed away down the middle. Murray will track this one down and probably send it back to Shoop. Will do so indeed, who quickly gets it out to Arrowwood. Just over 30 minutes to go in this one. Bruins getting 3 goals in the first half. Pfeiffer getting 1 goal here in the second for the 3-1 scoreline. So lofted down the sideline, intended for Walton, but a bit too strong. Flores Perez, and now here comes the parade as the Bruins have, it appears, 6 substitutions.
So we have
Maybe 7?
14.
7. No, maybe 6. I don't know. A lot of substitutions. You see most of the Bruins leaving the field at this point, along with 1 Falcon substitution. So a huge line change for the Bruins here.
I think it was Whitehead, man. Yeah, she's 19.
19 came in, I thought. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
19 went out. Yeah.
So I'm definitely not going to be able to tell you what all the substitutions were, but we'll try to let you know who's who as they end up possessing the ball, but a ton of substitutions. Stevenson trying to track this one down near the sideline. And that one kept in bounds for the time being. All right, so we can at least tell you some of them. Players who are in for the Bruins: Corbin Griffith, Gabby Gonzalez, Mia Marks, Kaylee Stevenson, and Anna Grace Abrams. And the ones who checked out were Reagan Reed, Sarah Ward, Ellie Cummings, excuse me, Emily Walton, and Sylvia Cummings. So big substitutions there for the Bruins as we tick inside the 30 minutes to go mark. Here's Abrams with it, one of the goal scorers. She opened the scoring for the Bruins just under 5 minutes into the game. Gonzalez and Schmidt, the other goal scorers for the Bruins on the afternoon, or evening if you prefer. Kind of that weird in-between time. That's a good pass forward. So it's poked over. Back into the middle, looking for Stevenson. Drop back to Abrams. Abrams going to go to the far side. And that's going to find its way out of bounds. And will be a Falcons throw. Clock on the Bruins side at the moment, but I feel like they would love to get at least 1 goal here in the second half after notching 3 in the first. See if some of the substitutions here lead to that or not. Murray is off to the right side now as Griffith has resumed her anchor position. Pass is intercepted. Falcons looking to go on the break, but Bruins able to get in the way of that one.
21, 28, 20, 0.
Bruins trying to keep this one in on the far sideline. Will do so. Tried to get that one into the middle, and it got deflected on the way there. Did stay in play. Up through the middle, intercepted. Here's Stevenson. As Abrams in the middle. That's who she's going to go to. Looking for Arrowwood up the sideline. Wasn't able to find her. Up through the middle. Good pressure from Griffith. Poked it away from Escobar, but still in play. Nice job hustling back. Bruins will retake possession. Tried to send that one forward, and Elise Hanna had other ideas. Falcons going against numbers here. Had some good pushes forward, but unless they can catch some Bruins flat-footed, it's going to be hard to go 1 or 2 on 4 or 5. Good turn here. Abrams with it. We've already seen her scoring prowess earlier today. Stevenson touches it out to the outside. Down the line. Again, Falcons quick to sniff that out. They have definitely made it significantly harder on the Bruins. See another example of it there, just going to the ball and making it difficult. Bruins, for their part, have done a good job stealing the ball back frequently, as Gonzalez did right there, and as Abrams will do right here. I think Coach Carmichael would like to see a little bit more extended possession. We'll see. Here's Abrams trying to go up the middle. Sniffed out and denied. Abrams another chance here, though. Up through the middle, looking for Marks. This one going to be cleared out to the outside, and it will be a throw-in for the Bruins. Arrowwood turning and looking to go quickly. Down the outside, and that's going to be sniffed out. Some good pressure here by Griffith, and she is rewarded with the ball for it. Couple Falcon substitutions and one more Bruins one waiting to check in. Here's Gonzalez. Out the outside looking for Stevenson. That has been a tough pass to hit in this second half. The Falcons have been really sniffing that out consistently. This one sent down the sideline. Kept in play. So go into the middle. That's a great send to Arrowwood. Arrowwood going to try to do something with it here. Doesn't have great position at the moment. Going to try to cross it. Gonzalez has her back to the goal, though. Going to try to give herself a little bit of space. Here's a chance for a shot. And it's a goal! Gabby Gonzalez strikes again. Great job turning to give herself a little bit more space. That is a great spot for her to let one rip. And it goes off the hands of Olis. And the Bruins have one here in the second half, and the lead is back up to 3. Gabby Gonzalez already with a goal in the first half. Tacks another one on here in the second. Substitution is Kaylee Stevenson is going to check out. And I think... I think that's Riley Marks who checked in for the Bruins. Madera and Garver, I believe, in for the Falcons. Beautiful shot, though, by Gonzalez to restore the 3-goal advantage. Probably let him breathe a little bit easier here. Still 22 minutes to go, but nice to have that 3-goal cushion back. And couldn't have been done in much better style either. It was just a great job by Gonzalez sticking with it, creating space for herself. And getting the finish. That is one thing that at times has been a struggle for Bruins teams here and there. Has been coming up with that finish, but that has not been an issue this season, at least in the early going, as they have now scored 4 or more goals in all 3 matches to start this season. A 5-2 win, a 4-0 win, and a 4-1 here in this one. Plenty of time left for either team to tack on some more. Here's Arrowwood. Drops it off for Abrams. Abrams, nice cut to the inside. Drops it off for Gonzalez. Good give and go. Abrams already has one looking for another. Is dispossessed, and it will be a goal kick. Two more Bruins substitutions coming here. As Her checks out. And it looks like Arrowwood is going to check out as well. Maddie Petter, one of the two subs. Minutes to go here. Bruins lead 4-1. They got 3 goals in the first half, and both teams have scored once apiece here in the second. Falcons scoring just about a minute into the half, and Bruins scoring just a couple minutes ago. Murray with it here. Has some space in front of her if she wants to take it. Passes it forward. Got it up to Marks. Sent through the middle. Ball is loose, and it will be a free kick upcoming for Pfeiffer. Almost right on the center dot. That's going to go right to the head of a Bruin. Good pressure here from Riley Marks. Here's Tierney. Slid up the middle. Nice little give and go there. Bruins trying to maintain possession, but taken away by the Falcons. Still a lot of pressure, though. And that one poked to the side, but it'll eventually be sent out of bounds. So it will be a Bruins throw in, just a little bit into Falcons territory. It's going to go all the way back to Shoop. $18 minutes to go. Bruins starting to get a little bit closer to that 3-0 start. Shoop will come out and grab this one. Hasn't had to do too much today. Just that one goal allowed. Here's Abrams going up through the middle. It's going to be a foot race. And dangerous, and a goal! A little bit of a dance there trying to make sure she didn't run anybody over or get called for a foul. But she makes it work, and it is 5-1 Bruins. That was a delicate situation, but absolutely perfect finish. Kaylee Roshan able to come up with the finish. So the Bruins with 5 goals from 4 different players. That's really been the theme. They've gotten contributions from all over the pitch in all 3 of their games thus far. Good passing here through the middle. Ooh, good ball to the outside. Another chance here for the Bruins, all the way into the box. Looking for a cross. Oh, and Roshan almost had another. So close and just guided over the bar. That was a beautiful run and pass, and she just got underneath it a little bit too much. That was very nearly a back-to-back. Bruins definitely not resting on their laurels here with the 4-goal lead. Looking to push and add some more. Good touch into the middle. Here's Gonzalez. Little cutback. Slotted down the side for Petter. Petter able to keep it in play. Into the middle. Chance for Abrams. Abrams trying to create some space. She's double teamed. Able to drop this one back. Will be picked up by Griffith, who is all the way past the center circle at this point. Slid forward into the middle. Takes a big bounce. Comes back to Marks. Marks will slide this one back to Tierney. Marks going out to the outside, and that one's going to roll out of bounds for a throw-in. Just under 15 minutes to go here. Looks like Falcons have another substitution coming in. Will not be coming in yet, however. Battling for it on the sideline, kept in play. Nice job by Marks keeping that one in play. To the outside. Another chance here. Good cross. Deflected up in the air. And it's going to be cleared out, but not completely. Bruins will maintain possession. As Marks has it. And Bruins will kick it out of bounds as one of the Falcons slow to get up. The Falcons are already going to have a sub coming in. Might end up adding a second, it looks like. One of the Falcons shaken up there in the far corner. Just checking and making sure that everybody's okay. Shoop has come up to chat with some of the defenders up, pushed up on the field. Looks like Falcons actually going to have 3 players set to check in now. Only had 1 originally. Bruins have some people warming up on the sidelines as well. Looks like everybody is okay. And subs are coming in here. So we have 3 substitutions here, as it's going to be Escobar and Madera coming out. Lefebvre, the goal scorer, is back in. Try to get the other subs here as we can, but
The other one's just walking out now. She's on in front of our bench.
throw in down the sideline. Bruins still looking for more here. Here's Gonzalez, already owner of 2 goals. Trying to slide it through into the box. Pressure here from Tierney. To the outside, as it's going to be Altamirano dispossessed there. Tierney drops it over. All the way back to Griffith, who will then send it over to Murray. Murray going forward, looking for Abrams. Dropped back by Pfeiffer. Bruins with another 4 subs waiting to come in. keeping the scorekeepers busy. Of course, the goals have been keeping the scorekeepers busy as well. 6 of them scored here thus far in the match, and 5 of them by the Bruins. 3 in each half. Here's a shot, and that's going to go well wide right. So Shoup will not be called on to make a play on that one. Here come the subs. It's going to be 5 subs altogether. So let's see. Abrams is out. Rashad is out. Or Roshan, excuse me. Let's see. Who else is coming out? Looks like... yeah, a lot of substitutions. Again. I know one of the subs was Sophia Pickett. And this one going to be a Falcons throw in on the far side. Just under 10 minutes to go. Bruins in command here, 5-1. 3 goals in the first half, 2 here in the second. Pfeiffer getting their lone goal right at the very beginning of this half, just about a minute in. But the Bruins have responded with 2 goals since then. As Gabby Gonzalez was able to notch her 2nd of the game, and then Kaylee Roshan was able to get one as well. Pickett will drop this one back. Get it back. Get through the middle. Good ball out to the outside. Some Bruins on the run here, trying to stay onside. Do so successfully. That one bouncing around like crazy. And it'll be hit out of bounds. Bruins throw. So barring a borderline miracle, Bruins will advance to 3-0 on the season. Great start and relatively dominant victories as they've won by 3 goals in the first game, 4 goals in the second, and currently lead by 4 goals here. It's been an encouraging start from the offensive perspective, but overall defense has put in a pretty solid showing here to start the season as well. Sent forward and not quite able to connect there. A little bit of a danger zone here. Well defended though, as Satchel had designs on an attempt on goal there. 2 more substitutions for the Bruins. Just over 7 minutes to go. Bruins mentioned how deep that bench is, and they have flexed it here in this one. And it's not just been experience for the sake of experience either. They've gotten some goals from some of those substitutes as well. And it's pretty much all reserves on the pitch at this point for the Bruins. See what they do here in this last 7-ish minutes of the contest. So it'll be a Bruins throw in. Going to go down the sideline. Successfully connected with Walton. Looking for her again here, and that one a bit too strong. Tracking down the header, and it'll be headed out of bounds. throw in upcoming for Pfeiffer.
Oh my goodness.
And it'll be going right back the other direction. Pickett looking for Walton. Tracking that one down, sending it across. Marks battling for it. Chance for a shot here potentially. Be a tough angle though, and not a lot of help forward, so the Falcons will drop it back. Slotted into the middle. That one was hit hard, but a lot of bodies in the way. And the Bruins come away with it. Sent forward and unable to keep that one in play was Walton. Just under 5 to go here. Bruins in command, 5-1 lead here in their home opener. Played their first 2 games on the road in North Carolina. Get to be here at home. Whistle and a free kick upcoming for Pfeiffer. This is an area where I could conceivably see a shot going in. I think a far side cross is more likely, but could be a shot. Let's see. It's a laser and it's into the wall. It's a good outlet to the outside. Bruins with some numbers forward. Initial pass is denied. Secondary pass was good, but caught the target a bit flat-footed. Here's another substitution for the Bruins. Less than 4 to go. And gonna do this throw in over again. Going down the line and gonna be poked back out by Hannah. Another throw in upcoming. I don't know if there's anybody on the Bruins bench who hasn't seen the field at some point in this game. If there are, it's not many. Snuck through the middle. Drop back once again. Free kick upcoming here for the Bruins. Going down the line where it's headed out of bounds. We have Bruins throw. Throw goes down the line. Looks like Falcons will get to it first, and they do. Attempt out of bounds. Substitution waiting for Pfeiffer. Depending on how things go, may or may not be a chance to get in. And it will be a corner kick for the Bruins. So late here in the contest, Bruins with a chance from a corner. It's a good service. Just a little bit shorter than intended. Definitely had the height, just not quite the distance. We punt it away. Bruins waiting for it. Nice control. That's why I was saying, depending on how things go, that sub may or may not get in. Or Pfeiffer. So we tick down to just over a minute left in this one. Bruins will move to 3-0 on the season and 1-0 here in the friendly confines. And again, how about the Bruins scoring to open this year? 4 or more goals in all 3 matches. The 5-2, oh, that's a great ball down the outside. That'll be knocked out of bounds. Bruins throw. A 5-2 win, a 4-0 win, and if this scoreline holds, a 5-1 win. Sent across, and that's going to be off the wrong side of the netting. Drilled away. Marks gets in the way of it, and we'll track it down. The final seconds drain away. Bruins with an emphatic 5-1 victory here for their home opener over the Pfeiffer University Falcons. Thank you so much for joining us here for this presentation of Bruins soccer. Men's home opener coming up later this week. Be sure to check out all the news about that on bjubruins.com. I'm Nate Warwick for all of our production crew. Thank you so much for watching and hope you can join us again next time.